right, collectors, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to go over Rumble Society's Slugfest. I believe that's what he's called. Yeah, Slugfest from Mezco Toys. This figure came out a while back. I saw it. I saw the advertisement for it, the little tease for him, and I got sucked right in. I was on vacation when it came out. I don't know. I just got sucked right into the hype of this one, and I went and ordered it while I was on vacation. When I got back, surprisingly, shockingly, it was already there. I don't know if it's still available on Mezco's site or not, but anyways, here you go. This is the packaging for it. Nice little design there, you know, kind of the motif. He's a dirty kind of junkyard kind of guy, you know, works at a junkyard. Slugfest there on the side with one of his heads. On the back or on the front, however, I don't know, 24/7. And you've got, what is that? A little Rumble Society Slugfest. I don't know what that is. Slugfest.com. Anyways, you've got that. It's a cool looking cover there. I like it. I mean, they do really good covers for their stuff. And this, you know, again, on the side once more. Then you've got a logo on the top, I guess, for his logo. On the bottom, what do you get? Nothing. Just some stuff. All right. Well, that's the box. I am going to keep the box because, you know, I don't know. I just like the Mezco boxes, so I'm going to keep it. It's not necessary. Some boxes I keep, some I don't. Some I chunk. All right, so here is the figure. Let's talk about what we always talk about, and that is, you know, what he looks like aesthetically. You know, does he deliver as in the advertisements? You know, aesthetically looking at this figure, he does. I mean, he has the same kind of, you know, you'd expect to have this kind of dirty jumpsuit on him. He works in a junkyard, so he's kind of beat up. He's dented. You know, Pete's discardatory probably means piling dump or junkyard. I don't know. So he's kind of beat up on the hands, any metal parts that he has on him. Dirty, you know, dirty boots, dirty jumpsuit there. He's got another little, I think, Slugfest logo there. Yeah, his hands look beat up. Very nice. I like it. I like the way he aesthetically looks. Is he something to write home about? Nah. Again, my scale is 1 to 5. 1, it's trash. 2, it's, you know, give it to Goodwill. Maybe somebody will love it. 3 is a okay figure. It's okay. 4 to 4.5, solid figure. Anything above a 4.5 to 5 is, you know, a great figure. And anything, you know, and sometimes we crank it up to 11 by calling one a 5.1, which is a must-have. On this one, well, aesthetically, just looking at it, let me get you some more close-ups of it. It looks like his screen is broken there, you know, his little faceplate. So there's a look at that. Close-ups, hands, fists. Yeah, feet. Let's look at his feet there. Some close-ups there. What he looks like. You know, some very nice detail on the feet. Some washes everywhere. Washes. Very nice. Very nicely detailed. I'm gonna say aesthetically, I love the soft goods. I really like the soft goods. I'm kind of biased whenever they use soft goods on characters, especially for clothes. I really like it. I'm gonna say it's a 4.1. Just above the okay, just above the, you know, the okay figure. I'm gonna say it's a solid 4.1. I like the aesthetics of it. I really do. He just looks awesome. Like he's gonna kick your butt. All right, so let's get into the articulation. Here's, anyways, I want to get into it faster, but because there's some points I want to talk about. So. Looking at the articulation, he looks this far down, this far up. Now, I'm not going to force it, and we'll find out why in a minute. About this far up, this far down. You don't get a lot there. You don't get a lot at all. He does, let me see, does he go to the side a little bit? He's got a little bit of, you know, able to go to the side, left, right, but very little up and down. Very, very little. Can he do a T-pose? Shockingly, he can do better than a T-pose. Look at that. That is actually, if I can, he can, I'm probably catching some of his clothes there, but anyways, he could do really good on a T-pose. Very nice there. He does not have a bicep cut. He only has a single joint right here, pinless, but his elbow does do this. So that, I guess it kind of makes up for the bicep cut there, but it doesn't make up for the fact that it's not double articulated. And they could have probably not made it because, or they could, I mean, you can make it do that, but he is a bulky figure. So they were like, hey, it's good enough for Marvel Legends. Why don't we sell it to him that way? But Mezco, is that what you really want to do? Do you want to be good enough as Marvel Legends? I don't know. Maybe not. Anything can be done, and I would have liked it to be a double hinge there. He does have some movement here. And look at this. This is interesting. It's got a real spring here. Can you guys see that? Kind of a spring that goes up, and it kind of gives you some room there to squeeze his hand a little closer. You can almost do a 90, but not quite on that elbow bend. Arm goes, well, it depends on which way you've got the hinge going. So it does a little bit of this, right? It just depends. It's a McFarlane-esque type joint. It just depends where you insert the hand as to which way it's going to go, right? So anyways, there's that. He has a cut at, I don't think he has a cut here. I can't really tell. Let's see. No cut there. He does have a cut at the waist. It's actually pretty buttery smooth. He has very little crunch. I mean, almost nothing. Almost no crunch at all. Almost no ab crunch. Now here's where it gets a little weird. Let me zip this up a little bit. I don't necessarily like it all the way down. I don't know. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Here's where it gets a little interesting. Watch what he can do with his legs. Look how far this little guy can kick up. I mean, I was kind of shocked that he could kick up that high. And if you tweak it just a little more, look, he can kick up even higher. But I'm cheating a little bit because I'm putting the knee over here and making it go higher. So, but if you bring it back, that's about as high as he actually goes. But you can kind of fudge it there. So there's that. This is how far you can kick back. Maybe I'm feeling about a little bit better than 90 degrees. Bring it up there. So he's got that. Let's see, splits. He can do the splits real good. I don't want to rip so he can do the splits real good. Ankle pivot. He does have a bit of an ankle rocker there. His leg does turn there. Go that far down, that far up. He does have some movement there. Let me see if I can bring it up a bit. See that? He's got a little bit of movement there. And there's no boot cut or thigh cut. I mean, although, wait. There is a thigh cut, but it is high. Holy moly, it's way up here. The thigh cut is way up here. Interesting. And you got do you have a boot cut? And there is kind of a boot cut there on the foot, I guess, but no, his leg doesn't move down here at the bottom. Anyways, so that's what you have on the legs. Now here's where we'll talk about that in a minute. Articulation, we're still going through it. So here's where I was kind of disappointed. When I took the batteries out of this head, and here's his little feature, and we'll go through it right now. Why not? This immediately stripped. I mean, I really didn't do anything harsh to it, but this immediately stripped. What I had to do was just take some, I forgot what you call it. You use some of the wrap, you use some of this plastic to wrap plumbing. So I took some of that, put it in there, and now it's holding fine. I didn't need a lot of it, but something I really didn't need to do, right? I mean, anyways, so this is all one piece. So now his head was popping off whenever I would try to move it. So I had to do that to fix that. And yes, this does turn on. So it looks pretty neat. I mean, it's a good gimmick. Got a nice little gimmick there with it. So I dig that. But yeah, I had to fix that. Now I got to be kind of careful with it. Let me get the other head real quick so you guys can see. So he comes with that head right there. I don't like this head very much. I didn't put the batteries in it, but I'm just not a big fan of this head. I mean, he looks up even less with this one. So he's got that much. He does turn. He does have a little down. He does have a little up. I mean, but see, there you go. Just, now I lost it. No, there it is. All right, there it is. There it is. Carpet monster. That's a pretty big thing to lose to the carpet monster. So here it is. It's also beat up. It's got a good look to it, but I prefer that other one better. So there's those two. I don't know if they're different colors. Maybe I should have turned that on. I'm not going to. I am not going to. I imagine they're both white. Let's look at some of these accessories, and we'll save the best accessory for last. I thought it was hilarious. So one of the better accessories that he has this one, like, you know, kind of a roller dicer hand. So you can put that on there, and it's kind of like a weapon. He's just going to maul you with it. He also comes, this is actually the second favorite one that I have. I really like this. My Joes are going to be sipping on moonshine. It actually even says moonshine on there, which is funny. Oh, and this comes off. Look at that. So you put whatever you want in there. Anyways, that's where all the treasure is going to be. That's where I'm going to put all my millions of dollars, right in there. Let's look at the hands real quick. See if we can pull those out. He has a few hands and a special one. Well, you saw that one he had that was special. Yeah, that's what we got there. Let's look at that real quick. He's got this special hand also, kind of like a, you know, hook 'em horns. I don't know what that would be. Or party on, dude, you know. So very cool. You got that special hand. You've got a couple of these other hands too. So here is kind of this, you've got a fist hand here, which you saw, a yellow fist hand, and then kind of an open grasp hand there as well. So here's what that looks like. There's that one. And then you have the, okay, so these are a little bit, all of these are a little bit different. This one's a grasping hand as well, but this was closer in than this yellow one, as you can tell. It's got a little bit more tighter in on that one. He's got this hand here, very, whoa, jeez. It's a very open hand here, kind of like reaching out for something. And it differs from here because this one's kind of a grasping also, but not as open as this one. We've got some difference there. And then you have the fist hand for the other side. So you can have them with both fist hands, as a Slugfest character known as Slugfest should have. At least, you know, he should have both hands as Slugfest, as closed fists. Then you have this interesting weapon here, this double-bladed axe. Very interesting. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but nah, I could do with or without it. So not interesting to me. And then you have this guy here on a chain. This basically, you know, one of his weapons, which it's an anvil on a chain. Well, that could do some damage, huh? So, I mean, you definitely could use this in a diorama somewhere, but I dig it. Very nice. And then the best one is his little buddy. He got a little, you know, he can hold this leash there. And this is his little, kind of like doggy buddy. All his legs articulate like this. They don't open up or anything like that. They just articulate back and forth. You can kind of move those like that. His head moves a little bit. And his jaw opens up. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So there you go. That's what you get out of this guy. The interesting part to me about this is that because I had a problem with this, and because he has a problem with Articulation, I really did not want to like this guy. The problem here is I can't help but like this Goofus. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but I actually really like him. Despite Mezco being lazy and not putting articulation here, double jointing here, or even and the quality control with the screw back here, I really like this figure. I don't want to like it, and I do. So I don't know what that is. I don't know why I really, really like this figure. I don't know why. So objectively, 4.1 on what he looks like, aesthetics. Number 2, articulation. Missing some articulation here, missing articulation here, missing some articulation here, but still really good with the legs. I'm going to give it a 3.8 on articulation because it's not hitting all the good points. And what I would say is that Mezco, you could have done better. I think you did this figure a disservice. He could have been such a hit because I want to like it, even though it's poorly articulated. I still want to like it, which says a lot about this particular design. You could have done so much better. I don't know if it's sold out or not, but anyways, so ultimately, taking all this into account, the articulation and the aesthetics, I'm going to leave it right at, I'm not going to give it a 3 area. I'm going to give it it's a solid figure at 4.0. I mean, it's right there on the cusp of, is it an okay figure or is it a good solid figure? I know objectively I'm trying to keep myself a little bit lower because of the things that are wrong with it. But I want to like it more than a 4.0. But objectively, I think it's right there at the cusp of great, okay. And for me, this is a 4.0. Should you rush out and get it? No, I don't think you should, unless you really like the aesthetics and the design of it, or you like this pup, this mechanical pup. This is hilarious to me. The light up feature is great, but not unnecessary. It's nice. I dig it. Lots of accessories though. So in the end, it's a 4.0. Did you guys pick it up? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about this figure? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I've really been wanting to review it for a long time. Now here's a secondary score. Because I've grown to really like this figure, and I can't tell you why. To me, it's a 4.5 personally, but objectively, as a collector and a reviewer, I would tell you it's on the cusp of okay, and it's a 4.0. But me personally, because I understand that I've been playing with it and I've got a different bias about it, and I can't explain it. I can't explain what it is. Personally, I want to take it up to a 4.5. So you guys be the judge of that. Why am I so conflicted? Let me know. Shoot, if I don't know myself why I'm conflicted, how would you guys know? But anyways, let me know in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Am I off on the review? Am I doing something wrong? Am I close? Let me know what you think. I'm feeling better today. Yesterday was a rough day with I was under the weather, but today I'm feeling a little better. So, and today I also got Shockwave. So hopefully I'll do a review tomorrow on Shockwave. I'm really looking forward to that guy. Now we can get back a little bit into the G.I. Joe stuff. So, yeah, let me know if you liked the review, if you didn't like the review, if I missed some things. What's your favorite Mezco toy? Let me know. We've also got Morbius on the table. I might do that one or not. That one's really, really low on the priority list because other people have done reviews for him. So, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. I never thought my channel would actually get this popular. I mean, a lot of people may dismiss somebody with less than 1,000 subs, but every one of you guys is subbing is, wow, just amazing to me. I didn't think, I'd get 200 subs, much less almost at 800 and nearly 1,000. Like I said, if we get to 1,000, I'll give away that one thing. I got to get back to the riddles. That's going to be fun. And we'll go from there. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your support. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.